Same kind of thing with the one-leg stand test. Let's see first of all how Miss Earlywine did that with Detective Malinowski.
Finally, did you have him perform what's called the one-leg stand test?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What is that test?
Simply, you ask the subject to raise either foot, whichever one they would prefer, about 6 inches off the ground. You tell them, ask them to keep the foot parallel to the ground, and you have them count out loud, 1001, 1002, and then you just keep track of 30 seconds.
You keep track, or the defendant keeps track?
I keep track.
All right, so did you instruct him on what to do?
Yes.
And did he appear to understand those instructions?
He did.
Were you also demonstrating it as you were instructing him?
Yes.
Could you describe what you observed at that time?
I asked the subject to begin, and he did. During the test, he did have to lift his arm more than 6 inches to keep balance. He touched his foot to the ground 3 times, in which case I just said he was not able to perform the test.
So with regard to the one-leg stand test, you're going to want the officer to explain it in a general sense to the jury. Tell the jury, what is it? What is its purpose? What clues do you look for? And then you're going to want to have the officer testify as to how this particular defendant, and in this case Mr. Mason, performed on that test. What clues were observed with regard to Mr. Mason? And then again, the final most important question is, Officer Malinowski, did you perform or administer this test exactly as you were trained to do per the NHTSA standards as you were trained at the academy?